As always, baby, what's good? What's good, people? What is good? What is good? It's your boy Retro Ajax from Retro Ajax Gaming, and we're back now. Yeah, I've been away for a while. Life's just taking its toll, but I tried to focus and wait and wait and wait, because obviously I know that everybody knows about Street Fighter 6 so far. We've been announced Street Fighter 6 about a couple of weeks ago at the Sony State of Play. And Jesus Christ, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't think there's been a fighting game in ages. Like, everybody knows, due to the lockdown, there's so many developers that's been underneath closed door or behind closed doors, and they've just been getting it cracking. Like, they've just been getting it cracking. Like, we've had so many games come out in the past year or so. It's been saturated like crazy. But Street Fighter 6, I think a lot of people have been waiting for Street Fighter 6. Like, I've been waiting for Street Fighter 6. I don't know about you, but we already knew that something was coming. We got the first trailer a while ago with the first use of the RE engine. People were unsure whether the game was going to be played like that or the game was going to look like that. Last week we got some Street Fighter content and I was gassed on the State of Play, like, oh my god. But it got deeper. Then we got a trailer past couple of days ago. We got the Guile trailer, and everyone who ain't seen the Guile trailer, please go and check the Guile trailer. I will put the link in my description if you've missed it. Try and watch it in 4K, please. Try and watch it in 4K, because you would be silly to miss out. Silly to miss out. And past couple of days have just gone. We now have the devs with deeper information with the game in play. There's been a lot of players that's been able to play it, or a lot of developers, a lot of content creators and so forth that's had the advantage to play this game. Now, there's many of us that don't have the advantage to play the game, but we're intrigued all the same. Like, I don't have much to say in regards to the game. The mechanics, obviously, as people may know, that they changed. Like the changes that they've made to the game's mechanics, absolutely amazing. You actually have a separate bar. So your critical art bar is separate from your EX moves, your focus moves. They've given them different names. We're going to break a small little bit down. I'm just trying to do catch up because I wasn't going to do a video. I was drawn out. Someone said, listen, Ajax, we need your input. Like, you're the fighting games guy. Why haven't you brought out no content for Street Fighter? And I get it, life gets busy. Life gets busy, but I'm going to give something small. I also heard from the grapevine there's supposed to be another video or more information on Street Fighter. Oh, it's a Capcom information, but I'm sure we're going to hear some Street Fighter information in regards to that this week also. So hopefully this video comes out just before, or probably at the same time that it does come through. I'm going to give it to you rugged and raw, like honestly rugged and raw. So we're going to break down a small little factor of the game itself, so you understand a lot more what's going on with Street Fighter itself. So let's go through that. Alright, so I know many people already done their research. They know a lot about Street Fighter 6 as it is. Like, everybody knows the changes, the mechanics, how the game's supposed to play. We've been showing previews of the game development as it stands, its first dev and its first gameplay, so announced to the public, and so people gonna get the opportunity to play it. I'm not mistaken, there's not many games, even fighting games, that's come out and given us previews of the game. Obviously, we've got a short time before it comes. What, like a year it states? They're saying 2023. So, me personally, if the game needs more time to develop, by all means, please take as much time as you need, because we're only going to get people complaining about something. But everything I've seen from the game, from its style, from its graphics, from its old school, it's like they've gone back to the whole Third Strike situation. Like, they've gone back to the urban era. They've gone back to that. The music sounds crazy, like absolutely crazy. So if you guys have not checked it out, I beg you, please just go to the latest trailer, all of that stuff. But right now, we're gonna break down small little touches, just impressions that I'm enjoying the game so much. Like, I'm itching to play it. I'm itching to find more about the game, everything else. But as it says over here, yeah, new era of fighting game begins in 2023. The evolution of fighting game starts with the traditional fighting ground. If you see in the trailer, I think there's a story mode where you actually play as a Street Fighter. So you're actually a Street Fighter in Street Fighter. I'm surprised I get it. Alpha 3 we had a World Tour mode. That was entertaining. That was good. But you're actually now your own character. I think you can create a character in all sorts in that sense as well. So you've got the fighting ground. They keep talking about the battle hub. I think the battle hub's going to be the main source of where everything's going to be. Like, you're fighting, you're playing matches, so forth, you're online. I think you can actually create a character. Don't let me spitball and get gassed and start giving rumors that don't actually exist. But I'm just keeping it real with you because there's so much information out there. Everyone needs to really check it. And if you ain't been invested, please go and invest. Go and invest, man. This is the War Tour that I was talking about. I think the War Tour mode basically breaks down just online gameplay itself. So the War Tour is an immersive single-player story mode. This is a completely new experience that defies genre labels. Carve out your own legend on the streets. Look out for more news on the War Tour in the future. I'm glad that they showed this, and if you can see obviously at the basis, the city as well. It is a metro city, so they've kept the same style. They've kept it original. The originality is still there. There's been so much stuff. There's been leaks, character leaks. There's been so much. Like, I couldn't put everything in a video. I could put everything in a video, but you can also find deeper information, more expertise in the information you're looking for online. So please, I'll put down highlights of stuff that you can find out. I should do numerous videos of it, but I've been laying close. I've been keeping my ear to the streets. I've been making sure that I've been keeping it all figured out. So I'm making sure you guys don't go mistaken with that as well. So we're gonna go what to Battle Hub. Everyone keeps talking about at this present moment. I think Battle Hub is going to be, so it says the ultimate place for players to seek out friendly rivalries. What you can do in a Battle Hub, stay tuned. So they keep highlighting the Battle Hub. The reason why I say this because it's something they're putting on the forefront and the battleground. So I really want to know what they're going to bring in this Battle Hub. They've also announced it's crossplay. They've also announced it's on Xbox Series X. They've also announced, everyone knows it's going to have rollback, so it needs to have rollback. Street Fighter 5 had rollback. Are we going to get better rollback? I doubt we won't. Well, I mean, I doubt we won't get it. I think we will get it. I think 100% we're going to get some good rollback. So that's something I'm keeping in the pipelines as well. Alright, so this was one of the things that I was really talking about as well that they've implemented. So they've changed the game system how we know it best. So we always know either straight bars, couple meters, obviously 2 or 3 meters, sometimes the whole bar with 3 bars, got a level 3. Alpha had level 1, 2 and 3. I think Street Fighter 6 has now brought back, you've got level 1s, level 2s and level 3s with your critical art. So your critical art is now a separate meter. Yeah, separate meter. That's separate from your EX moves, that's separate from your focus attacks from Street Fighter 4, your parries, your V shifts from VS5, all of that. Obviously you had a different meter for that as well, but they've implemented different systems. So over here, so you've got the fighting ground, continue the tradition of being the game genre leader. The pinnacle of fighting games can be found in this mode with a highly evolved combat system. Experience the stunning innovations for yourself. All the game modes found in Street Fighter 5 can now be found on the fighting ground. A lot of people say that this new drive system is probably the most complex system that they've made so far. Like, however, I think it's quite tactical. How they've utilized the system itself is really, really good. So it says simpler controls let you improve. So you can now change to modern controls, which we'll go down to explain here as well. And then you've got your drive gauge. So you've got your classic mode, your normal 3 buttons, your light, medium, hards, punches, kicks and so forth. And then you've got like a modern mode where they've utilized it easier, similar to like when you have on the 3DS version. So you've got light attack, medium attack, a hard attack, and then it's easier to do commands. So you could do like forward command with a dragon punch, just a normal standard special move button that would just be a fireball. I don't think it would have the same effect. I think obviously going into tournament base, you're probably going to have to to get the best out of the game, you're probably gonna have to use the classic mode. Classic mode is only gonna bring the best out of the fighting game experience. For anyone that plays fighting games or Street Fighter, there are games that either use the auto combo system to kind of bring in a newer audience. They either bring in easier input so people can get used to the button configuration without stressing out with the complexity. Or now they brought out the modern mode, but now you got the classic mode. So as you see, it looks beautiful as shit, like the drive gauge now, as it says there, like the engine that powers the drive system is available as soon as the round begins. We have not had a Street Fighter game and you start with a full bar of meter. Unless obviously you've earned it, going to the next round, you don't start with a full bar of meter. This here, they've now given you the opportunity to start your game with a full bar of meter. Now that bar, it ain't going to be your critical art, but it's going to be your most usage of your all-round gameplay. So that's your focus attacks, your parrying, your what other systems they got? We're gonna go through them anyway. Alright, cool, yeah, see? So we got the drive impact, drive parry, overdrive, drive rush, and drive reversal. People are like, fuck, there's so much shit in the Street Fighter, but brother, we're not even complaining. So as you see here, it says C. C is classic mode or classic controls, and M is your modern controls. So your drive impact kind of works like a focus attack. It's fucking sick. Like, everyone's saying that this wall splat is so powerful. Coming from the people that's literally played the game recently with the devs and got to experience it, they're saying being in the corner in this game is a fucking danger zone. Now, if anyone knows, obviously, keeping yourself on block, whatever normal fighting game or some Street Fighter game, they implemented the guard meter and so forth. So obviously, you can obviously block for how long, unless you can get out of the situation. Now they're saying getting in the corner is an absolute ball ache, because you can actually get impacted on block. I think this gives you like a wall splat, so a powerful strike that can absorb opponents' incoming attacks. Perform this on an opponent backed into the corner. This induces a wall splat, even if they block the attack. Now that is fucked up. And I've seen it in play, so you might want to go and check some of the dev videos or the gameplay. A lot of them are CPU versus CPU, but I think Maximilian, some other people, they've got raw gameplay of fighting competitively. A lot of people want to see this game at a higher level and see what they can break out of this game's mechanics. And so if you're looking for something like that, or just want to see it, just go online, take a few checks, please. You need to see what's going on right now, honestly. Drive parry. So everyone's like, they brought the parry system back. Now, yes, they have brought the parry system back. A lot of people say it doesn't work the same. Very, very similar, but it doesn't work exactly the same. But I like how they brought it out right now. So as it says here, automatically repel an opponent's attack, replenish the drive when performed successfully, perform a perfect parry by parrying just before an opponent's attack. I think I heard from the grapevine they're saying the parry is like 1 frame, so it comes out instantly. I think you can get a perfect parry if you catch it on reaction. However, the recovery of the parry is quite dense. Like, the parry recovery is bad, so you can either get eaten from it, or you can try to go into a next move to combo after the parry, and you can get blown up, or you can get guarded from. So I think that's another thing you kind of have to utilize in your style of play. So that's something to look into as well. Overdrive, they call overdrive. I think overdrive is basically like your EX move. So, let me go back and let you know. So it shows you, so you can hold the parry. So if you're getting parried by certain characters, it's just a holding input. Here it's 2 buttons, but it doesn't actually implement. Until I watched a couple of the videos, some people were saying that you can hold it because it consumes the bar. So I think it just literally consumes the bar. I think it originally takes half a bar, then consumes onward, depending on how long you hold it for. And the drive impact takes drive impact takes 1 bar. Like, 1 bar. It's so cheap to get blown up. It's so fucking cheap. So cheap. Jesus Christ, man. And overdrive, yeah. So going back to the overdrive, it spends the same amount of meter as it did in the old Street Fighter titles. It's 2 EX bars. It's 2 bars of your drive meter. In this drive meter, obviously in regards to Street Fighter 6, you have 6 bars, so you start with 6 bars of meter. They replenish over time, and you still get the ability to use other stuff. But take note, there is also, they were saying that your bar gets meter, so if you do burn your bar, you actually get an empty sign that comes up on your bar, and that there is something that you need to kind of take a look at, because I think it kind of affects your gameplay. I think it kind of stops you from doing certain blocks. You go into a straight stun if you go into one of the is it the drive impact. So if you block in the corner and you've got no meter, that drive impact is going to take you out. You're going to be stunned for free. So just take the stuff that you're doing, make sure you're maintaining that, and you keep an eye on your meter. It's Street Fighter, man. You have to keep an eye on your meter, bro. You have to keep an eye on your meter. The drive rush. The drive rush is one of those meters that everyone kept talking about. Like everyone's like, we got the FADCs back. We got these stuff. And here's here. Perform a quick rush towards a drive from a drive parry or a cancelable normal attack. So you can cancel that kind of like a FADC, but it's not effective to special moves. So you can't do a dragon punch into this. So it's not really an FADC. You can probably find some crazy stuff. I've realized watching a lot of the videos, you've got a very higher risk reward situation just because of these bars. These drive system has kind of created a very high risk, high reward kind of fundamental when it comes to Street Fighter itself. So drive rush from a parry costs 1 drive stock, while drive rush from a normal attack costs 3 stock. So if you want to really just finish someone off, go into a combo or a normal attack into the cancel, you're going to burn 3 bars. So kind of, if you see it as a full bar, it's half your meter. So just take note. Drive reversals work a bit like V shifts. So on blocking is forward R1, R2, or on the modern buttons is just forward L1. So perform a counter attack while blocking opponent's attack. This damage is low but can help you out of tight situations. So everyone's quite familiar. People that play Street Fighter 5 are quite familiar with this stuff here. And that meter of this drive system is something that's very capable. They're saying that this whole drive system is your regular usage in the whole of this game. And I'm excited for it because obviously we could only say what's going to come, what's going to be the next development of this game, and basically like I just want to see what other stuff people come up with. I want to see the creativity that people come up with. I'm looking to see more. Everything I've seen in this game is absolutely amazing. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm so impressed. There's not many fighting games I've come out and I've almost given it a 10 out of 10. I can't really give it, and I've said this to somebody else, like I have to give it a 10 out of 10, but I can't. 10 out of 10 is close to perfect. Yeah, there are some stuff, but that a lot of people are not going to like or enjoy. The game is too slow, it's not like 5. The game's in development. We've only got a first look see, so please, they're going to be listening to you guys. The game looks fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts, bro. Like, I'm so excited to see this. Like, I'm so excited what they're going to bring. Yeah, like with the crazy abilities, as I was saying before, with the classic types that they've now brought out, the modern classic, with the modern button configuration, the classic configuration, I don't feel the modern configuration is going to take people to tournament level. Like, I don't know, maybe someone's going to find a gimmick and it works, but I don't think it's going to be something quite, if you want to really get into it, I think you might have to go down to classic and really, because you only get 3 inputs with the modern. So it says here, so you've got a light attack, medium attack, special move and heavy attack. Throws 1 button, drive impacts 1 button, assist and drive parry. I'm still, assisted combo. So you get the handicap of that. I don't know if it's going to be the same damage input. I don't know if it's still going to have the same benefits. But with limited buttons to press, you're going to have limited choices at that time of pressure. So I think it's going to change how a lot of people play. It's going to be good for beginners to get into the game, to feel comfortable, to get used to how Street Fighter is. And it's a newer generation. We've been playing Street Fighter for years. So the newer, it's kind of an advancement to make the new players get their feet wet. And I'm all for it. Anyone to bring more of an audience, I'm so down for. And then obviously, as always, you've got your typical classic button types. So it shows here, for example, that Hadouken is just 1 button. And then obviously we've got the small occasions of certain buttons that you can press and so forth, where the casual buttons, they go as normal. So that's not a problem. If people don't know, I think then you've got real-time commentary. So you got someone like Aru, Japanese commentator, or you got Jeremy here, Lopez. You got a lot of people. I'm just hoping to get like some Yipes in here, some Chens in here. You know, come on, give me some Logans in here, bro. Give me some F words in here. I want to see it all. I want to see DLC. This game so far has been pleasing me. I've not seen nothing bad with this game. Like, nothing bad whatsoever. The soundtrack as well, fuck. Absolutely amazing, bro. Absolutely amazing. Like, yeah, so the people who are interested into Street Fighter, please, like, you need to take a look at it. I think this was just the reveal trailer what came out at the time. So if you're unaware, please go into the link. I'll put the link in my description as well, so you can find this, so you can take a deeper look into it, sink your teeth into it. Tell me what you think of the game, whether it's a big advancement from Street Fighter 5, whether the changes are more to your liking, whether it's something that you're interested in, you know, because I feel like so much people were so happy to see this game. I haven't seen a lot of bad press. Yeah, we've got a few leaks here and there. We've got character leaks already. Even that wasn't bad, because I feel like a lot of the characters that they exposed looked absolutely sick. Yeah, we've got legendary characters, we've got some old comers, but we've got new fucking players, man. Yeah, we're gonna get some old characters from the old scenes. I feel like they've really taken time with this, like, to think about what people may like, what people are interested in, what people really want to see in the Street Fighter concept. I remember when I first saw this trailer and it came up with the 2 versus 2, I really thought that was just basically like they're going to be 2v2 battle play. I don't want to say too much, because as it stands, that was the loading screen of before you go into battle. So that was something else that I was really intrigued to see. I like how they've really been flexible with just the character layouts and just the character designs. Like this guy here, like Jamie, he looks so sick, like so sick. I think is he a successor from Yun and Yang, or an apprentice from one of them? So this screen here I'm talking about, so when I saw the verses, I thought it was 2v2, but that was just literally the loading screen before the battle itself. Graphics wise, how the game plays, the aesthetics, everything looks fucking sick. Like fucking sick. If you guys ain't been invested, please, I'm gonna tell you again, go and check it out. Go and check it out. Street Fighter 6, but they've been announced for 2023. The level 1, level 2, level 3 combos, I think, yeah, so as you see here, the combo system's a little bit different. I think that's Jamie's level 2. You can then change, like the drive modes are going to be like the main source of your game, the main source of your mechanic, the main source of you to get out of shit. Your level 3s look crazy. I don't want to say too much without, because I can only say so much, you know, I can only say so much. I literally force you guys to go and check out this game. Please go and check out this game. Like, I've realized as well, like, I've been watching a lot of gameplay from a lot of the top players, that people that's had the opportunity to play it. Maximilian was also one of them. Shout out to him for giving us some close to high ranked plays. So we kind of got understanding what kind of footsies we got to come, or that we're looking forward to, what kind of play style people are really going to be taking into this game as well. There's so much in this game that they've shown already that it's heavily invested. Like, I'm so invested. Just see, as you said there, that the splats, how the super moves work. You've got two bars now. Like your top bar, you start fresh every round with your critical art and with your drive gauge, and then your bottom's one is the one that you build. I think on block. So this game, I've heard that this game, it kind of focuses on you to just kind of footsie, keep a good spacing, while trying to get in for your attack. Blocking in this game, you can lose a lot of meter, whether you get focus attacked or parry. I think you earn meter for good successful parries and for successful hits as well, so you gain drive meter. It does recover over time. I think I recently explained that as well, but you can also lose meter. So if you get attacked by certain moves, like you see here, so Jamie, he has like a drunken master type style, as you can see as well. So I've learned that once he goes to level 4, he has different abilities. His hair goes down, and then he can do a range of fucking crazy moves. I'm seeing so much stuff in the game. I just want to see more. Like, I want to show you guys more, but I'm only really going through all the mechanics, what I've seen, what I've acknowledged, and what I'm really paying attention to. So it's just more what the game has to offer. A lot of people, fair enough, at this moment now are quite aware, because I've taken some time to bring this video out, but there are only recent videos that are showing more information just on how to spend your meter, how your meter gets spent when you lose a meter, how the drive meters work, and how you can recover meter faster in the middle of the gameplay. So that's also good as well. So that's a topic to really look into. Yeah, recently obviously Gal was announced returning back to the game. That was the first characters, that was the first character to be announced that was returning. Obviously we knew from the leaks and so forth that he was like going to be back, potentially back, but we haven't seen anything out. The trailer for Guile, he's got so much fucking new target combos, he's got different playstyle abilities, his super looks super sick. I'm probably going to ride this video until the end of it so you can see it for yourself. I'd still recommend you go and watch the live trailer yourself if you haven't seen it. He still kept his Sonic Hurricane, the focus attacks and how things work, the reversals. They've utilized some of his V-trigger moves from Street Fighter 5 to be accessible in here, so how you use them going to be a little bit different. It's probably going to be easier. This is his fucking super, that is level 3. Looks fucking sick. It's going to take a lot for people to actually get better than that, so guys, I don't want this video to be too long. It was just more of a video of me letting you know that I'm aware Street Fighter 6 is here. Street Fighter 6 is here. Yeah, so literally to wrap it up, obviously we've got new drive systems. We've only got 4 characters, but they say they only got 4 characters playable at this present moment for the devs if you do get a chance to play it. We've just been announced with Guile. There's supposed to be a new Capcom update coming, I think today. Today is the 13th? The 13th of June. My brother's birthday as well. Shout out to my bro. But he's on holiday, so he's good. He ain't worried about this right now, but I know when he gets back he's going to be excited to hear about Street Fighter. I think since he's been away, he's heard nothing. He said he ain't been near his phone, he's trying to focus on living his best life, but when he comes back, he's going to be into some fucking good shit, like some real good shit. So please guys, please, any updates that you find, stay in the loop, pay attention to Street Fighter 6. You will be a fool to miss out. I've been meditating, minding my business, focusing on the game, but I thought it's only right I bring you some information that I'm aware. My impressions of the game, I'm so happy for it. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to experience it. I can't wait to get my own hands on it. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Please, guys, I'm going to still put the links in my description. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see changes in the game. Tell me what characters you would like to see in the game. Oh, there's one more thing I saw as well. So if you see at the bottom, so when the stage starts, or when the level or the game starts, you've got like the backgrounds and it's showing like whether it's like Ree's theme or the stage theme and so forth. I think, don't correct me, I think that might be just interpretation to say that they may have a jukebox mode. Street Fighter never really had a jukebox mode to come out in any game to make it freelance of what songs are being played in the game. It was just more Street Fighter 5 done the stage or the character themes and so forth. If you've got an abundance of what songs you might want to play and so forth, that could be an amazing idea or an amazing input to put in this game as well. I know King of Fighters recently just did that as well, so I'm just gassed to see what the turnouts are going to be. The game runs so smooth from what I've seen. Yeah, there's a few things I want to this is nice and this, but this ain't that. You're always going to find something. You're always going to find something. Punish counters, I think you lose a lot of meter as well on your drive gauge. If I can try, I will try to do another video breaking down what drive like penalties and pluses you get. But as you see, she just burnt her whole meter. Like, she just burnt her whole meter. And that also has a different type of style of play. When the character's meter is burnt, their stances do change. So there is a lot of changes in this game. So please guys, just tell me what you think of this game, because Street Fighter 6 is looking so dope right now. Like so dope, aesthetically, visually, graphically. Oh my god, oh my. So I'm so gassed about everything that's come through so far. Yeah, so I just had to do a video for you guys. I had to explain to you guys on why I needed to do a video. I just thought I needed something Street Fighter 6 on this channel. I'm probably going to do another video when the next announcement comes out, just to make sure that I'm in the loop. But guys, please tell me what you think. I really want to know from your opinions. if there's anything that we can change or what you'd like to see change in the game, so far I've not seen nothing bad. Like, I still get the Street Fighter EX, Cross Tekken, the whole paint splat when you get a focus attack. Shit, it's amazing. It's amazing. But please, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. It's your boy Retro Ajax from Retro Ajax Gaming. I'm signing out, baby. Much love, much love.